Much love. Back to do what I do. And let's call down that protection from our great creator, for ourselves, from ourselves. And welcome, my soldiers and soldierettes. Salute. Welcome to another EBX discussion. And override the impossible. Because success is a state of mind. All day, every day. And when all objections, this is what it looks like on my banner right here, when everything's froze. See how Neil freezing all those bullets? That's what it looked like. When all objections are overruled, or when all their objections, depending on what it is. I always say treat life like a noun, person, place, or thing. Because it's not always people. It's things that they or we can be connected to. So status is a state of mind. So that's how I'm able to stick to what I'm doing and still grow. And not worried about what's before me. So that's why I use my platform as an example. I love to put myself on a chopping block. Because I know what it is to grow, and when you look back at what you've done and what you have accomplished, whatever it is, no matter what it is, whatever gift you manifest, and seeing the results of it, that's what make being authentic so great and so beautiful. And brothers and sisters, we should never have gifts. What's the point of having gifts if we can't share it? So that's why I do what I do. I will keep reaching and teaching as others have taught me. So at some point, we have to manifest those powers. We can't just, can't sit on the bench too long. A lot of us, when we have that high vibration, we can't keep it inside anyway. We have to let it out. It's good to express. It's better out than in. That's how I look at it. So salute to my brothers and sisters that's listening. And we're going to unlock the vault. This is Unlock the Vault, Part 3, a book I've been working on. And I've read some pages on past podcasts and videos I've done. And we're going to go deep, ladies and gentlemen. And how deep do you want to go? Let's go. So I've written up to 8 pages. And the last page I left off of was page 5. And we're going to continue on page 6. So let's go. And I always talk about the psyche. So the first line is protect our psyche at all costs. And the definition of psyche, it's the human mind and soul or spirit. If we protect our psyche, if we do this, everything else will fall into place. But we have to stay disciplined and not let the wrong things enter. And this is for myself also. With great discipline comes a great life, despite the obstacles, because we're always going to have obstacles that we face. Be willing to learn from our children as much as they learn from us. Go outside of our comfort zone. Break out of the old traditional ways. Never be afraid of our true power. Those that are unaware will be confused, but don't let that stop you. Try to help them too if they can be helped. All right, we're going over to page 7 of Unlocking the Vault. Observe things around us, but don't absorb it, especially if it's negative or toxic. Negativity can lead to sickness, stress, wrong decisions. One should always seek righteousness. What we do righteous in the present, something I always say, will benefit us in the future. Having the power of observation will bring many victories and results. Results should always be our priority. Be the solution and not the problem. Study our mindset as much as possible, as much as we can. Like I said, override the so-called impossible. Being self-aware is always the best education. And that's the end of page 7. We flipping on over to page 8 of Unlocking the Vault. Respecting oneself will get respect from everyone else, especially in relationships. Be careful who you bring around your partner if you're in a relationship, male or female. Only if you truly trust them, really trust. People can hide their true intentions, male or female. And for my sisters, if you love that man you're with and you're committed and you know his likes and dislikes, having men friends is always a bad idea, period. Because it opens the door for unnecessary drama and unnecessary suspicion. Because we are human and we do feel things and we can't lie to ourselves. It's just a matter of time before things can go south. And this is 80 to 90% of the time. And that was the end of page 8. And it just, it's good to write, have a little journal sometimes. And I remember things better when I write it down. I noticed that. And I've said this before, and I remember being young. And a lot of us brothers and sisters, especially brothers and sisters in a rap game, probably wrote poems when we were young. And that's how we become writers, because we start writing poems and start liking poems. And you get into writing, and it's good. It keeps the mind sharp. But those are just the things that the Creator brings in our spirit if we take the time to receive and listen. And I'm not a relationship expert, but I've had a lot of experience with relationships. And when you make mistakes in relationships, that's what will make you learn. And one thing I always say, the spirit never lies. So my sisters, that's why, and I'll say some relationships, I won't say all, but to me, my opinion, especially for females, having a male friend is never a good idea. Because especially if you're telling them intimate, personal things about that person that you're committed with, that's not fair to that person. You should always keep, if you are truly with this person, especially if you've been together for a long time and you truly love each other and you're committed, you should never let your personal life be known, because it can backfire and blow up in your own face. Because now, I'm not saying that all guys have bad intention or all men, but I will have to say 70, I'm a man. So, and our gut don't lie. And I'm sure a lot of brothers and sisters, or some brothers might have it, not sisters, but some brothers or sisters probably have experienced this. And if you become too intimate, especially if you get the hugging and all that, I mean that's a part of, that's kind of cheating. If you with another person, and it just depends on how that person is. Some people like that. To me, no. I think two individuals that are committed, their private lives should be to themselves. It shouldn't always, because you're just entering unnecessary drama into your life. And I heard a quote from a Caucasian guy, and I like good quotes. If it's true, I like it. And because I don't like to take people's saying, but it's a good saying. If he'll give her a shoulder to cry on, he'll give her a D to ride on. So remember that for my gullible, naive women out there. If you truly got somebody you love, and you don't want to complicate it, because, and this is the same thing for men having female friends. It's the same thing. It's never a good idea. It's never a good idea to share intimate things that you have with your partner with another friend, male or female. And it does not work. I don't care how people try to justify it. It does not work. In some shape or form, there's going to be a problem. And if you're trying not to see the problem, living in denial, that's even worse. So that's what this podcast is all about. Being real and being authentic, and speaking on real issues the way they need to be spoke on, just like so many other brothers and sisters are doing. So that's why I wrote my book, Unlocking the Vault and Not Being in Denial. And this is part 3, because I've done 1 and 2 past videos. You're more than welcome to go on my channel and check it out. And I got music. I got a variety of things. Our great Creator have really blessed me. Not blessed, blessed me with a lot of spiritual gifts. Yes, and I say spiritual because A lot of our brothers and sisters that has that high vibration, our gifts are spiritual. They come natural. We can create and make right on the spot, like it's nothing. And a lot of us have that ability. Some of us, like I've said so many times, we just don't know we have it. We have to take that time and tap into it. Let that creator talk to us. Listen to that soldier or soldierette in us. Salute. Never be afraid of that special power. Never be afraid of the unknown. How are you going to expand and go higher if you don't open your mind and you're afraid of the unknown? How are you going to know different things? You might find out something that you never knew before that will give you a different perspective on life. Like I said in my book, don't get trapped in meaningless traditions that has been put on us since we have been from birth. We always been told what to say and who to follow and watch out for the boogeyman and the bed bugs gonna bite and all this. We got to break out of that, come into our own mind and see the world for what it really is. Because the wool has been pulled over our eyes for a long time. And that's why we got so many soldiers and soldierettes, salute, that's waking up out here, standing firm. And we got to keep and the ones that are within the culture, because like I said, we are intelligent people. We are not dumb. So we do have those within the culture that's our culture vultures, which is sad. But we don't have to, they're going to get exposed anyway. That's just how the universe works, regardless. Whether brothers and sisters are talking about it or not, people that's evil and taking advantage of people in the industry and stuff like that, the karma is going to come out regardless. And, it's going to come through some brothers and some sisters. That's just how the universe works. Because karma, no one can escape it. You can't outrun it. So even if you forget about it, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Karma don't forget. Karma's like an elephant that it never forgets, or should I say she never forgets. And we know how wicked a evil female can be. So just think of that. I'm just saying that as an example. I'm talking about, think of that as that's how karma is. Karma is wicked. Some individuals just don't know how wicked karma is. Just sitting back waiting to pounce on your ass. And if you've done, like I said, I'll have to say it again. That's why you have to do righteous in the present. Because you never know what's going to come down the road. Because when you've done an individual wrong, whether you've done a female wrong or you've done a male wrong, I'm talking about like really like low down, rotten, shit on wrong. If you've done somebody like that, you have just sealed your karmic doom, because it's coming. Unless you give forgiveness and you go back with that individual, male or female, and set it right. And just because, and when you do this, when you forgive someone, you do it out of sincerity. And that doesn't mean that you're going to hang out with this individual and you're going to become, no, you do it for yourself. You forgive yourself, and then you forgive that individual that you did wrong. And that individual moves on and you move on, male or female. It's all about not disrupting the universe. Something I always say. Why do you think I got Neo on that's why I came up with this on my banner. Because that's what we have to do. We have to freeze everything. We have to stop anything toxic in the door. We have to stop letting things, giving certain individuals passes. Just because, it's weird how this world is, how different individuals get a pass on doing things that we know that are not right. And it's not just individuals. It's like things in the world, period. And like George Carlin once said, and I've listened to a lot of George Carlin's comedy specials and speeches. And like he said, it's like nobody cares. Nobody, just moving along and just depending on an entity that don't give a fuck about us. And that's how they maintain the power that they don't have, because I call them the weakest that be. They have no power. It's like I said in my book, all they have is money and deception. So when you get to that point when you get to that point of truth, my brothers and sisters, you just get sick of the lies. When you keep seeing things, because when you got a high vibration and you seeing clear and your eyes is wide open, you will begin to see lies just over and over. You will just start seeing things, even when you're not looking for them. And I say, these lies will be in people, places, things. Like I said, treat life like a noun, person, place, or thing. And when you start seeing these things repetitively, it bothers you and you want answers. So that's what brings a lot of us brothers and sisters, teachers, soldiers, and soldierettes, salute, to these platforms and bring us to teaching and just want to see another brother or sister do better or be better. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day. And that's how it feels right here on my banner. When we freeze those bullets that's coming at us. When all their objections are overridden and you override the impossible. And status is a state of mind. It's not subscriptions. It's not views. It's not how many hits you get. It's not going viral. It's about what you create and what you make from your heart, the pit of your soul. And like I said, my platform is a prime example of not looking at what's before you. Because, my brothers and sisters, you can't put your views and subscriptions on your tombstone. Can't take it with you. So be on this mission for the right reasons. And I'm not just talking about it on YouTube and anything out in the world beyond social media. Do it for the heart and for the lifting and the teaching of our brothers and sisters and our soldiers and soldierettes. Salute. That's all I'm saying. I'm not better than no one. I'm not this big speaker. But the great Creator has got me here for a reason. To touch the hearts, the minds, and the souls of the young and the old. And like I said, I'll say it once again. Override the impossible. Even when it looks like there's no way, keep on going. Because the Creator, the universe, Mother Nature is watching. And they're proud of their brothers and sisters of the sun that's raising up those other souls out there that's trying to grow. Because it's a lot of us that are trying to grow and are trying to do better. And that's why we have to stay on this mission. And I've said in videos, few videos back, it's not a competition. That's why I said override the impossible. And status is a state of mind. Never forget that. Just like success, state of mind, all day, every day. So that's my message. And that's my positive thought. And that's my real thought. So stay soldiering on, my soldiers and soldierettes. Salute. The Creator got us. And keep it moving. Let nothing toxic stop us. And let's take it to another level. There's no such thing as petty things to an individual with a high vibration. And that is those who I am talking to. Because if you listen to the sound of my voice, I know you a powerful brother and a powerful sister. And thank you for coming in to another EBX discussion. And I give honor to my family, my children, their mothers. To the brothers and sisters, may you have peace in your part of the world, wherever you are, right now. And remember those things I said from my book, Unlocking the Vault. And this is part 3. I'll be coming at you with part 4. So remember some of those things I said. And we all got good information. It's a lot of us that got things that we can pass on. So let's do that. Let's do just that. Nothing is impossible. Override it. Don't even let it seep into your system. Period. So have a great, strong one.